beneficiaries, basically. When you say the country, then you are talking about Wanjiku. The divide between the NASA, Reid Honorable Raila supporters, and the Jubilee, after the last year's election was so wide that it was almost difficult for the Kikuyu nation to go and do business in Kisumu, the Kalenjin nation to go and do business in Kisumu, or they'll do business during the day and they leave. It was so bad. Some of us who support President Uhuru, you would have to walk around either with a bodyguard or armed, and you check your path. And you don't just walk anyhow because you are an Uhuru man and you are a betrayer and you are all these things.
Rather, you are viewed as a betrayer.
Yes, and I know, even personal as a friend, there are people that would never want me, some relatives, they never want me to visit them. Or they want to talk to you, but they want to talk to you at night. They want the goodies from Uhuru, but they want it at night. They want it during the day. During the day, they say he's betraying us. So immediately the handshake came. There was a thawing down of tensions, and people started looking at themselves as Kenyans. And some of us have realized, even now, people say, Kumbe, you are very wise. Canaan was just Jubilee and the handshake. So the Wanjiku has gained. And that is why the two of them, the president and Honorable Raila, have gained more. Why? President Uhuru risked leaving a country divided. That is the worst legacy you would have left. So it gets unity. Honorable Raila comes out as a nationalist who can come down for the sake of Kenya. And I think he has become more popular than he was before the handshake. So all this you'll find Wanjiku has gained. Internationally, our enemies cannot say there are tensions in Kenya, please don't go there, don't go to Nyanza, don't go to Lake Victoria, all these things. So the gains are for Wanjiku. There will be a few people who would be crying here and there because you don't have porojo to go and take to President Uhuru because you have to go there with Raila's name and say, hey. And then they also don't have porojo to take to Honorable Raila because you go there with Uhuru's name, this Kikuyu's nini. I think it is the best thing that happened at that time.
For the sake of Kenya. All right, let me come to you, Honorable Kembi Gitura. And